What's up, happy people, and welcome to another Albion Online Hardcore Expedition tutorial video. And today, we're talking about lurking underneath 18. So this is my first 18 dungeon, and this is also my first run in 18. So I'm going to teach you guys how I do my lurking underneath 18. Just like what I do in 15, the rotations I have in 15, I did the same in this video. Except the part where I will explain also how to kill the Miniboss easily, and also how to lure 3 kovid mobs on the boss area. Okay? So for this first part, you just drag all those rats and then just root them and let the DPS kill it. And then approach the patrol archer. You hit it once to activate your bridge watch and take your aggro, and then hit it 3 times more, and then stun to prolong your stun, and then hit it another 4 times to prolong your root skill. Okay? And then walk beside the rats. And then when you know that the archer patrol in this area is gone, you can easily lure the rats. Okay? So luring these rats takes sometimes poison, sometimes just by doing body pull, just like I did a while there. If the rat is really near to the stairs, you can easily body pull it. But if those rat is not near to the stairs, you need to look for the single rat who is far away from the skeleton, and you throw it to that rat. Okay? And for this next part, you just let your DPS reset the mob, and then you wait for this archer to go to the other archer, and then you stand them together while dodging their first normal attack, and then establish your aggro and 4 hits. Just like that. Aggro, and then activate your bridge watch for the poison. 1, 2, 3, 4, root, and then walk away. Okay? And let the DPS do the work. And then if you're going back already to the archer, you can take the aggro of these rats, so you can kill these rats together with those 2 archers. So the purpose of killing those rats, because you need the space where those rats are standing to pull another 2 archers. Okay? So yeah. So for you to be able to pull these 2 archers, you need to do this. You need to dodge the first one, and then you check for this rat, you throw poison to that one, and then pull this other archer. Okay? Just keep on dodging the normal attack until you establish your area, which is here, and then you can stand them both together. And then establish your aggro and your 4 hits, and then root them, and then let the DPS do the work. Okay? 3, 4. Oops, my root is still on cooldown. Noob. So yeah. So that's it. And let the DPS do the work. So you just wait for it. Or you can do another rotation if they can't kill it. Just repeat the rotation, stand them, and then do the 4 hits, and then after doing the 4 hits, you root them again. Okay? So for this next part, so you just need to be careful about the scorpions. It's like what I've been telling a while on my previous video in lurking. You need to be careful for this scorpion on this part. You don't want to pull the scorpions. And then just take the patrol rat beside the archer if that rat is far away from that archer. Because if that rat is located in there and then you pull it, you will automatically lure the archer also. Okay? And so you can just ask your DPS to reset it, so you can change the location of the rat, so you guys can immediately pass through it. Okay? And then yeah, easy pull. Just establish your aggro, 4 hits, and then dodge the sprays. So you can see my ping is really getting high again. So that's the thing that makes me hard to have a content for my channel, because most of the time I always have sudden lag hyping, sudden hyping, and when you have that kind of skipping in a delicate situation like big pulls, you will surely be dead, and you don't want that deaths to be included in my tutorial videos, you know. So for this next part, you just wait for the patrol kovid monster, and then when they're both together, you can pull them together and stand them together before they spray, so that after the stun duration they will spray sync, and if ever you have a reflect guy, they can easily reflect it, and you can easily also dodge it if they are in sync compared to not having them sync. Okay, so that's the technique for the kovid. You need to make them always sync. If you can't make them sync, you will surely be in danger. I am not saying you'll be dead, but you will be surely in danger. That's why you need to always sync your kovid monsters if you're going to pull 2 or 3. Just establish your aggro and then take 4 hits when the root is gone, you know. So the next part is the miniboss. So I'm going to show you, this party will show you guys how this miniboss can be killed instantly. But first we need to get rid of these skeletons. Then after that one, you just wait for the miniboss to go back to the other group of skeletons, so you can kill the miniboss together with the skeletons. Okay, so you can lure the swordsman, patrol swordsman in there to the other swordsman and archer. Okay, so just take the aggro, then stand them 3, and then establish her for hits, and then make sure to cast your W skill before the boss suddenly cast, so you will not interrupt the skill of the mini boss. So your reflect guys can easily reflect it on the first speed, and you don't need to waste a lot of time waiting for the second speed if you're going to interrupt it, you know. So yeah guys, so for the reflect set for the mini boss, it's just spear, hunter hood, and cleric robe. Okay, then just activate the hunter hood and then cleric robe, and then step into the mud together, and then after stepping in it, you activate your spear skill. Okay, so also for this part guys, as you can see, I only pulled one swordsman, but there's also another swordsman who is patrolling in here. So if you know your DPS and you're in a fixed party and you guys have been playing together, you can easily tell the DPS to reset the first swordsman, so you can pull 3 of them at the same time. You can, you know, you keep on resetting the swordsman until both of your swordsman are together, so you can pull it together with the archer. Okay, so you can stand them together, and you will not have any problem establishing your 4 hits and your root and your aggro. Okay, so yeah, so after the archer's skill is dead, you can just take those swordsmen here to the chest area, so you can kill them 3 all together. Just make sure to dodge those skills, okay? And if you can dodge those, just make sure to activate all of your resistance. So as you can see guys, I almost died there because of the bug. One of the things, I mean, I can deactivate it, so I will not be able to click the bugs, but I prefer not, because, you know, so I can loot those coins and bugs immediately and not going to waste time clicking it just after killing all the monsters that I pulled, you know? So yeah, just wait for the DPS to kill it, and then you proceed to the other room. So this next room, most of the tanks, oh no, some of the maybe 50-50, some of the tanks really skip this part, but I don't, because I really don't like skipping. As much as possible, if the time is long, I will not skip, I will maximize it. So you just throw poison to the skeleton which is far from this archer and scorpion, okay? So you're going to throw poison to the left side, to the west side, okay? Not on the east side. So you will not pull the skeleton and the other archer, okay? And then after throwing poison, you can just walk away and then wait for them to follow you, and then when they're together, you can use your E skill to stand the bolt and then establish your 4 hits and then root and then walk away. So yeah, that's it. So next part will be the mini boss again. So yeah. Also guys, in 15, one reflect I think is already not enough to kill the mini boss. So that's why I really prefer 2 spears for the mini boss to kill it instantly. But if you're just going to have one reflect guy, one spear guy to reflect that mini boss, I think it's not really that I mean, it's still fast, but it is not that efficient compared to having 2, because if you have 2, you can just easily kill the boss, you know, and you don't have to wait for another time or another speed or another cooldown for the reflect guy to kill it. Or yeah, so yeah, so that's the part that I'm telling you guys that I made wrong. Make sure not to interrupt the first speed, okay? So your reflect guys can easily kill it on the first speed, so you won't need to spend a lot of time waiting for the second speed before they can reflect it, okay? For this next part, you just throw poison. Why do I throw poison in this part? Because I want them to move a little closer, a little away from that wall where the patrol kovid is walking, so that I can stand in here and be ready to pull the 3 skeletons downstairs when the patrol kovid is gone, okay? So why do I pull the 3 skeletons also? Because I don't want to skip twice in this dungeon. I always do 1 skip only for this dungeon, because that next part is only 1 pull, and you can easily kill it like 1 minute or less than 1 minute if your DPS is really good and if you have reflex. So yeah, just pull the skeletons and then kill it together with the big mobs, okay? As you can see guys, my ping is already increasing again. That's the thing that I'm most concerned about. That's why I cannot make that much video, because most of my runs have that kind of issue that I cannot run smoothly. I always have to deal with some sudden lags, 5 to 10 seconds. Worst is that you cannot play for 1 minute, you know, because of lag. So yeah, I just hope in the future I can make money to have a better internet for you, so I can provide better videos for you people, you know. So yeah, for this part guys, you just ask your DPS to keep on resetting the patrol kovid that is walking towards the stair near to you. So if you reset it, it will go back to the area where there is a swordsman and other skeletons, and also in that area there will also be another kovid that is patrolling. So you just wait for that kovid and this first kovid to be together in this swordsman area before you pull them, okay? So they will be synced together and you will not have any problem dealing with the sprays, okay? That's how you properly do this part, okay? And if you can properly pull it, it's easy. It's not a big deal, it's not a problem. It just looks many, but it's an easy pull, okay? So and then after this part, you can just skip and go directly to the boss. So how do I skip this part? So I use W, and then I activate my armor once I take the aggro. Activate my armor, and then D, and then E, and then F. See how far I am right before I activate my helm and my shoes, so I won't need to wait for that COVID to pass by and wait for that candle post, because I can easily go immediately here with invisibility, you know. So yeah, you just wait for your shoes, because you need your shoes to pull these 3 covids at the same time. So you just wait for it. Let's wait for it. So yeah, for this boss, guys, I think the most good reflect, if you want to reflect the boss, is 3 spears. So yeah, this is how I do this pull 3 COVID. I throw poison to this one, and then dodge this one with shoes, and then walk directly to the third one. And then when this third one hits me, that's the time that I will cast my skill, E skill, to stand them together. Okay? And then just dodge it using my soldier helm. You know? So you need to walk a little bit to the east and let the 3 covids follow you before you stand, okay? Because if you after you pull the third covid and you stand them immediately, I don't think that you will be able to stand them all. You will miss one, the first covid, I think, if you stand immediately. So you need to walk a little bit more, pass by the third covid before standing them together, okay? That's why I want you to take one hit from that last covid first before you activate your E skill, okay? To stand them together. So for the boss part, just the same. I'm going to interrupt everything with the Kitip Shield and Incubus Mace. And also, if the DPS have 3 Spears Reflect, you can just let 1 speed pass by and let your DPS reflect it, and then have taunt, so you won't lose any aggro even if they reflect it, okay? So the rotations for interrupting this boss is still the same. After the spray, you wait for 2 hits and then you activate your Q, and then after interrupting it, you wait for the COVID to hit another 6 times, and then after 6 times, you interrupt it, okay? See guys how many ping I have right now? This is all right now. I think when I'm running this one, it's all about instincts, because I don't have any real-time data for that one because I'm lagging too much. So yeah, so I'm going to show you the count. So next spray I'm going to show you the count. 3, 4, 5, 6. Interrupt. So now 1, 2, Q. Interrupt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Q, W. Interrupt it. Okay? Another one. 1, 2, Q. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, W. Another one, guys. The taunt. 1, 2, Q. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, W. Okay? Another one. 1, 2, Q. Interrupt it. Okay? So that's it. You don't need I don't think the new shield, the new Avalonian shield will be able to keep that rotation, because the Avalonian shield increases your mana energy consumption. So that's why I still prefer Kitip Shield in this boss. But in EB, it's the Avalonian Shield, no doubt about it, you know. So yeah, welcome to my first chest. 600k worth of loot, for more than 4 million for everyone in the party. So this is a good loot for me. But I think this is the best loot that I got in the chest. Averagely, I got 250,000 to 300k maybe per run. Yeah. So yeah guys, that's how I do my lurking underneath. If you have any questions regarding the video, you can just comment down below. And if you have any suggestions on how I can improve my videos and how I run this lurking underneath, tell me. Don't hesitate to comment down below, man. I'm open to criticism. Okay? It's also a side for me to improve. So don't hesitate down below, guys. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope you learn a thing or two. So, and I hope you guys to see my next video. I don't know what it is, but I will release it every week. I will release one video every week, okay? 1 to 2 videos, depending on how good my run will be. Okay? So, see ya guys, and God bless. Take care. Peace out.